since it's Don's birthday, would you lead us in the pledge? Birthday month? Did you bring food in? Well, you can lead us in the pledge anyway.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Allen, Auger, Guerrero, Dahl, Davis, Frost, Gillum, Hernandez, O'Shea, Ishmael, Pizarro, Leonard, Lewis, Martin, Molina, Sanchez, Sheffield, Silva, Smith, Sterrett, Thomas, Wakeman, Winnicki. Present.
Reverend Ellen texted me and said she wasn't feeling well today. That's why she won't be late if she's not here. But anyway, is there anybody signed up to speak? No public speakers today? Okay, the first thing is the presentation or approval of the minutes for June 13th. Anybody like to move? Barbara Winnicki moves. Susan Starrett seconds. Is there discussion on the minutes? No need for change. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed same sign. Minutes stand approved. The bills, these are approve the bills for June of 2017. Mr. Dahl moves. Mr. Davis seconds. Anybody want to discuss the bills? This is a roll call vote. It's in red ink, that's how I know.
Guerrero, Dahl, Davis, Frost, Gillum, Hernandez, O'Shea, Ishmael, Pizarro, Leonard, Lewis, Martin, Molina, Sanchez, Sheffield, Silva, Smith, Sterrett, Thomas, Wakeman, Winnicki.
The resolution is approved. Under bids and proposals, we have a resolution authorizing the purchase of a replacement vehicle from the state bid for use by the Natural Resource Department. Who would like to move that? Mr. Frost moves. Becky Gillum seconds. Is there discussion on that? Ready to vote?
Guerrero, Dahl, Davis, Frost, Gillum, Hernandez, O'Shea, Ishmael, Pizarro, Leonard, Lewis, Martin, Molina, Sanchez, Sheffield, Silva, Smith, Sterrett, Thomas, Wakeman, Winnicki.
Motion is approved. Motion under bid number 2546, resolution authorizing the purchase of a replacement vehicle from the state bid for use by the Public Safety Department. Who wants to move it? Mr. Dahl moves. Mr. Frost seconds. Is there discussion? Ready to vote?
Guerrero, Dahl, Davis, Frost, Gillum, Hernandez, O'Shea, Ishmael, Pizarro, Leonard, Lewis, Martin, Molina, Sanchez, Sheffield, Silva, Smith, Sterrett, Thomas, Wakeman, Winnicki.
Motion is approved. The next resolution is 2547. Resolution authorizing a change order with Champion Paving Corporation for the repaving at the Paul Wolf Campground in the Berners Fortner. Mr. Dahl, you're hitting it pretty good today, sir. Mr. Dahl moves. Mr. Kuchar seconds. What this is a little extra money to fix an unanticipated problem with the quality of soils. We do all our repaving. We're ready to vote? Okay.
Guerrero,
Yes.
Dahl, Davis, Frost, Gillum,
Yes.
Hernandez, O'Shea, Ishmael, Pizarro.
Yes.
Leonard.
Yes.
Lewis.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Molina. Sanchez.
Yes.
Sheffield.
Yes.
Silva. Smith.
Yes.
Sterrett.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Wegman.
Yes.
Winnicki.
Yes.
Motion's approved. 2548, resolution authorizing a change order from David Hamilton Association for interim services for the Fabian Bridge project.
I'll move.
Mr. Lewis moves. Mr. Kajar seconds. And what this is the fire department was done, right?
City of Geneva and the Geneva Fire Department.
They wanted us to make the bridge wider so it could accommodate rescue vehicles. So in order to build the bridge, we have to do what they want. So we'll have a roll call vote on this.
Guerrero.
Yes.
Dahl.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Frost.
Yes.
Gillum.
Yes.
Hernandez.
Yes.
O'Shea.
Yes.
Ishmael.
Yes.
Pizarro.
Yes.
Leonard.
Yes.
Lewis.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Molina.
Yes.
Sanchez.
Yes.
Sheffield.
Yes.
Silva.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Sterrett.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Wegman.
Yes.
Winnicki.
Yes.
Motion to approve. 2549, resolution authorizing the bid for the construction of the new natural resource facility at the Mill Creek Forest Reserve. Mr. Frost moved, Barbara Winnicki seconds. Is there any discussion? Ready to vote?
Guerrero.
Yes.
Dahl.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Frost.
Yes.
Gillum.
Yes.
Hernandez.
Yes.
O'Shea.
Yes.
Ishmael.
Yes.
Pizarro.
Yes.
Leonard.
Yes.
Lewis.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Molina.
Yes.
Sanchez.
Yes.
Sheffield.
Yes.
Silva.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Sterrett.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Wegman.
Yes.
Winnicki.
Yes.
Motion stand approved. Land acquisition, 2550, resolution authorizing acquisition of land by purchase or eminent domain as an addition to the Benny Woods Forest Reserve. Mr. Smith moves. Mr. Sanchez seconds. The reason it says eminent domain, sometimes landowners want us to use that, a friendly eminent domain, and it gives them longer to reinvest their money. So we're not taking anything from an unwilling seller.
This cell will request that all the time.
Yeah.
Dealt with them in advance also through Kane.
Ready to go?
Guerrero.
Yes.
Dahl.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Frost.
Yes.
Gillum.
Yes.
Hernandez.
Yes.
O'Shea.
Yes.
Ishmael.
Yes.
Pizarro.
Yes.
Leonard.
Yes.
Lewis.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Molina.
Yes.
Sanchez.
Yes.
Sheffield.
Yes.
Silva.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Sterrett.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Wegman.
Yes.
Winnicki.
Yes.
Motion's approved under grants. 2551, resolution authorizing the submission for an OSLOG LWCF acquisition grant as an addition to the Benny Woods Forest Reserve. Mr. Davis moves. Mr. Hochheit seconds. We're ready to vote.
Guerrero.
Yes.
Dahl.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Frost.
Yes.
Gillum. Hernandez.
Yes.
O'Shea.
Yes.
Ishmael.
Yes.
Pizarro.
Yes.
Leonard.
Yes.
Lewis.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Molina.
Yes.
Sanchez.
Yes.
Sheffield.
Yes.
Silva.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Sterrett.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Wegman.
Yes.
Winnicki.
Yes.
Stands approved under agreements. Resolution authorizing an agreement with the Nicor Gas Company at the Mill Creek Forest Reserve. Somebody like to move that? Mr. Holdred, Mr. Jerry? Motion. Discussion? Ready to vote? Okay.
Guerrero.
Yes.
Dahl.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Frost.
Yes.
Gillum.
Yes.
Hernandez.
Yes.
O'Shea.
Yes.
Ishmael.
Yes.
Pizarro.
Yes.
Leonard.
Yes.
Lewis.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Molina. Sanchez.
Yes.
Sheffield.
Yes.
Silva. Smith.
Yes.
Sterrett.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Wegman. Winnicki.
Yes.
Stands approved.
Davis.
Yes.
Frost.
No.
Gillum.
Yes.
Hernandez.
Yes.
O'Shea.
Yes.
Ishmael.
Yes.
Zarek.
Yes.
Leonard.
Yes.
Lewis.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Molina.
Yes.
Sanchez.
Yes.
Sheffield.
Yes.
Silva.
Yes.
Smith.
No.
Starrett.
No.
Thomas.
Yes.
Wegman.
Yes.
Winnicki.
No.
Motion is approved. Under ordinances, ordinance providing for the issue of general obligation bonds, concerning an ordinance providing for the issue of $50 million of voter-approved general obligation bonds of the district, providing for the levy of taxes to pay for bonds, and the authorizing the sale of bonds and the purchase thereof. David Phillips from Spear will tell us. Okay, we'll put the motion on the floor. Mr. O'Shea, Mr. Frost move. Would you explain that, sir?
Good morning, Mr. President, members of the board. Good to see you this morning. As you know, that you went through a referendum process for the authorization of $50 million of general obligation bonds that were successful at the last election. Linda Given and Kyle Harding from Chapman and Cutler are here. They helped draft that ballot question and worked with us through the preparation of the 30-page ordinance that you have before you. The sales were held yesterday. There was a $40 million tax-exempt sale and a $10 million taxable sale. The tax-exempt sale, the $40 million, there were 11 bidders that bid 47 different times in order to try to really drive down the interest rates. Again, this is an open auction format that bidders see their rank. They don't see by how much they lead or by follow anybody else. They don't know how many bidders there are. They just know their rank, and they have the opportunity in this 15-minute bid window to improve their bid should they so choose. So very aggressive bidding that beat the model handily with a low interest rate of 3.3407%, which is remarkable. I will say that prior to the bidding, the district does go through the bond rating process with Standard & Poor's. You are a AA+ bond rating. The information in the packet incorporates the Standard & Poor's rating report. It talks about the strong economics of the region, the strong financial position of the district. So it says a number of good things about you, and that information then is released to the market so that they know how to bid with relevant to the bond rating that you have. So certainly would recommend the acceptance of that. The second piece was the $10 million taxable piece. The taxable piece was sold short, meaning that it was the first 5 years of the maturity schedule. There were 12 bidders that were involved at that sale that bid 48 times with a low interest rate of 2.2090%. Again, very aggressive participation and very aggressive bidding. Linchpin, frankly, was the state budget being able to get approved. You wouldn't think that it would filter down to the local level, but New York houses and everybody is very familiar with Illinois economics and the situation in the state of Illinois. So having that budget pass late last week really opened the door to extremely successful sales for the district. So congratulations. Open to answer any questions that you might have.
What is our bond rating, the Forest Reserve?
It's AA+.
LA, so I guess I just want to point out with all the news lately, I mean, that results in net savings to the taxpayers being fiscally responsible versus what's going on in the state. I'm just curious, like, if we had a rating similar to what the state has, the interest rate would be 1 or 2 points higher?
Yeah, at least. You're talking about the Chicago Public Schools levels of borrowing, so extremely you're extremely beneficial to have, the strong financial management that you have and the fiscal responsibility of passing the budget every year and having constraints on expending so that you have surpluses that are able to be generated.
So over the life of a $50 million bond, a couple percentage points
It's huge.
Mr. O'Shea?
I just want to thank our consultants and our legal team for getting this done. I know there was a concern about the timing of this, but it turned out very favorably. When we provided the information for the referendum, we made some assumptions as to what the cost per household would be based on interest rate estimates at that time. Does this result in a better outcome, or what's the where does that end up?
Yes, I'll have final numbers, but when we ran the models initially for the 17 taxes that are already out on this in the book, we're well below what we told the public as far as if it was $250,000 home what you paid. I think it's more favorable to use about $8 more than what we complained, but I'll have final numbers for both of these at the next finance committee meeting.
Okay. Just recognize this is a little bit complicated, but we are going to experience a significant reduction in our tax levy because of other bonds we've paid off. The approval of the referendum resulted in a lesser savings. It wasn't going to be an increase in taxes. It was a lesser savings, but this will even be a further, we'll be able to accomplish greater savings. So I think it's important to maybe in a press release put that information out to the public.
Mr. Fuller, did you hear all that? I'll talk to Jim right after the meeting. Are we ready to vote?
Guerrero?
Yes.
Dahl?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Frost?
Yes.
Gillum?
Yes.
Hernandez?
Yes.
O'Shea?
Yes.
Ishmael?
Yes.
Pizarro?
Yes.
Leonard?
Yes.
Lewis?
Yes.
Martin?
Yes.
Molina?
Yes.
Sanchez?
Yes.
Shevlo?
Yes.
Silva?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Sterrett?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yes.
Wegman?
Yes.
Winnicki?
Stands approved. There's no executive session. Under the President's comment, our good fortune is because of your good work and the good work of our staff and the people we hire to do work. And Mr. Frost probably wants to send our model to the state so they can work to dig themselves out of the hole, but I don't think they could do it. It's just a plan. We have good people who know what they're doing. You guys pay attention to what's going on, and we have the best interests of our constituents in mind. Under reports, we have a motion to put the reports on file. Mr. Kuchar, Mr. Dahl. All in favor, say aye. Aye. I know you wanted a voice vote. Roll call. Adjournment, is there a motion to adjourn? Mr. Smith and Ms. Wagner. You were so quiet, Ms. Wagner.